Hello, my name is Sarangun Christel. Peace and grace be multiplied unto you. So, my focus for now is in between holding your peace. Holding your peace and waiting upon God to act. So, most of the times we hear people say stuff like, I'm not going to fight, but I'm going to hold my peace. I'm going to avoid this person while waiting for the person to smash my toe, and I will show him or her what I'm made of. So we're going to be looking at this scripture, Exodus 14:14, and why people seem to be weak and why people seem to feel defeated and why people pray at times and God doesn't show up in their battles is because they take the battles into their own hands. When you take the battles into your hands, you prevent God from jumping in and doing what he's supposed to do. And God doesn't fight cheap battles. Yeah. His victory is always cheap, but he doesn't fight cheap battles. I'm going to explain myself further. So Exodus 14:14 says, hold your peace and I would fight for you. And the battle that we face with our own selves is usually holding that peace, holding peace and keeping calm. So generally people would replace holding their peace with avoiding the person that they are fighting or they having an issue with, avoiding the person, and deep within keeping this resentment or keeping planning on the fact that the day the person is going to smash their toe, and sometimes they even find ways to fight the person. They even find ways to trigger fights in between them and that person. They can either use other people, or they can use words, or they can do actions that they know is going to hurt the other person and would push the other person to act so they can fight back. So people are always looking for excuses to fight back, but God says hold your peace and I will fight for you. And I'm going to take a very quick short example. There is this animal that you would go and attack others, and on the way he will succeed to he will fight others and collect all they have, collect their goods, collect the things that they have, the food stuff and the resources they have. And he always found his way with it. He always find a way to escape with that attitude. But now one day, what happened was that they dug a hole on the same path where he used to pass to come and collect the resources. And that's how the animal, when on coming or after collecting the resources, he knew he had won that time, but when coming back he fell into the pit that was being dug for him. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, when you stay in that position where you even prepare fights even when they have not taken place, like you have a strategy already drawn on how you say no, you're not going to fight somebody, but you avoid the person. And in that period where you say you're avoiding the person, you have a second plan. You just retaliate. You're not actually avoiding the person, but you retaliate to strategize well and land on the person. Generally, people, when we think like that, we have methods that are already known, and sometimes we'll be like this animal where we retaliate to attack, and on attacking or on planning that this is what is going to happen and then we're going to fight back. What is going to happen is that there will be a hole that will be dug where we might remain caught like this animal. So most of the times when we don't hold our peace, because it's a serious battle to hold our peace. It's not always easy to hold our peace, especially when we're pissed off or offended. Is not always easy. So the scripture is very sound and clear. It says hold your peace. Don't fight inside, just hold your peace. And the Bible tells us that ask. If you don't have, ask. Jesus says, I will give you peace that surpasses understanding. That people will attack you and they'll be wondering why you're not fighting back. They see you doing your things and you're so peaceful, and they will be so disturbed. And that's where God is waiting on them, because they will keep strategizing on their own to fight you back. But God is going to make your own job is to create a space and create an environment, that an atmosphere that permits God to fight on your behalf. So it's important to hold your peace. As difficult as it might be at times, it's very important to hold your peace. So I'm calling on somebody to hold your peace. Hold your peace. It's true, you might feel less fighting back, retaliating, strategizing to hurt somebody the way they hurt you, but God says hold your peace, and that will fight for you. Very important. Don't fear, because there are two things that are generally involved. Either people fight back, or they take decisions based on the fact that they are scared. They let fear take over. Hold your peace. Don't let fear wander in between, but hold your peace. So I hope this helps someone, and bye bye, and see you next time.